think that's all the coins we need. Kind of hilarious that it was just sitting right outside this door. Alright, I need to go back to this room. Is this our coin room? Table room? Yay! Okay, let me get this. Let me get this. I will take out both of the coins. We will start this over because I think I had it right the first time. Let's try. Let's get out of here. Yay! Okay. Inventory. Let's have a look at that new coin, by the way. A large coin imprinted with an image of a prisoner. I found it in the West Apartment building. Can I look at it? Oh, it's a woman all tied up. So we found that, the prisoner, in Angela's room. And I think that we will see that a few more times. Angela is symbolic of the prisoner, so she's trapped by something. Or someone, maybe. Let me get my handy dandy notebook. Alright. The first slot is empty. I absolutely know that. And I think the next one is the old man. Okay. The poem said that the next space had something hidden in it. So then I think the one after that, you mentioned somebody being... I think the prisoner goes here. And so I think that means that the snake goes in the last one because it said that it was farthest away from... No, I don't want to go in there. It said that it was as far away... It was next to a woman and farthest away from a man. So the snake goes in the last hole. Oh, I'm like all distracted. Angela's probably my favorite side character in this game. I feel so much for Angela, the poor thing. Did it do it? Did it work? No. Alright, Maybe those two coins are wrong. Hold on a minute. Pretty sure the one in the middle is supposed to be empty, though. Inventory. Okay. Put the snake here. Okay. Now, put the prisoner. Prisoner here. Is that better? Did that make you happy? Aha! Yay! Got the Lynn house key. So that would be the room that said, hey, I left the key with your uncle, who put it in this insane contraption. Hey uncle, I want to go in your house. Let me go find the 3 coins that I scattered all over the apartment. And then I will give you your key. Oh my gosh, where we go? But yeah. I'm sorry I'm being all vague about it, but Angela's tale is heart-wrenching. She is definitely a victim of something. And her desperate attempts to try and deal with it. Although, I gotta tell you, James, I kind of think you should let her keep the knife. Which is in our inventory, by the way. This is the knife from Angela. I don't plan on using this as a weapon. Yeah. So, you can't use it. Like, that option's there. You can't use it. If you examine it, though, it'll change your ending. So I'm not gonna look at it. Personally, though, I think she probably should have been allowed to keep that, because now she's unarmed. She has no means to defend herself, and you didn't go with her, so... She's wandering through this... all by herself. No weapon. Nice. Lynn house key. I've gone into the Lynn house. Hooray! What is in the Lynn house? There's a kitchen with nothing I need. Sweet! Alright, let me see. Is there anything in these cabinets? There's nothing of use. Camera. Can I look over here? There's nothing here. That's blocked. I'm pretty sure we need to go outside. Yay! What you looking at? Hang on, bullets. Oh, there's a letter. Okay, we're gonna take a look at that in just a second. First, I'm gonna save. I actually don't know how many times that we can save. We may end up having to start lapping, but that's okay. Alright. I know, James. Let's have a look. Oh, there's a key. The painting is displayed as really interesting. I know, I'm looking at... There we go. Apartment stairway key. And can I look at this letter? Are you just gonna ignore the letter? Come on, James. It's right there in the bed. Maybe I can get it at the other side. He's not even looking at it now. Well, poo. I thought for sure he was gonna look at it. I feel like I should be able to look at that, but I guess I can't. Nothing in there. Lock is broken, can't go that way. Okay. Out the door. Out the door. Back in here. Alright. I think this is for the stairs. Fairly certain this is the stairway key. Flip it. Is this the right way? Door? Yes! Oh, if you could have seen my face. Why do I always forget that you're here? No. Okay, so that was concerning. Run, James! Oh, God! See, the thing is, I think we have to... No. I'm pretty sure we have to actually try and fight him. Alright, so we've emptied a clip at him. No! Holy shit. I think now we can only avoid him until he gets sick and tired of us. Hi, Pyramid Head. I don't wanna... Hi. No. Yeah, if that hits us even once, we die. Smash it. And then I'm gonna run the other side of you. Unfortunately, for this fight, we just kind of have to put up with him. We can't... I really don't want to be hit by this. There's not a lot of room. Oh. At least he's slow. Please don't. Oh. So, I guess while I dodge, I'll just talk about him. So, Pyramid Head, as I was doing, you may have noticed my title card at one point featured Pyramid Head. I was doing some research into him, visually speaking. And the reason that he walks a little clunky isn't just because the great knife, which is what he's wielding right now, is heavy, and it is. He's also somewhat restrained in his movement because he's wearing a sack. Can we not? You can't really see all that well on this model and in this lighting, but there's this kind of fleshy protrusion sticking out the back of his head. And if you look at some of the high definition work that they've done, can you just leave, please? No! You leaving? Nope. Can you go? Please? F. I actually don't know how long this lasts. It seems to be random. I came in here one time and it was over in less than a minute. I've seen other people go at this for a real long time. But anyway, you can see this fleshy bit on the back of his neck. And on some of the figurines they've made for him, because they've gotten him all nice and cleaned up and HD'd. It's locked. No. Please leave. Oh, he's leaving! Oh, good. You can hear the alarms, the air raid siren. If we go up to him too quick, he'll try and stab us, but... he's just gonna go into this icky water. Can I see him? Can I watch him? Oh, there we go. And then he opens up that door down there. And when he does, this water should drain out. Yep. So yeah, you can only hang around until he gets sick of you. Can I look at this? Yeah, what he was doing to that and the noises that poor thing was making is clearly not okay. But anyway, if you look at the figurines of him, underneath his can I? There we go. Underneath his helmet, it's just this mass, like tumors, just growing out of it, given the implication that maybe his head has grown into it. I'm outside! I made it out of the apartment, you guys! Hooray! The apartment section is now done. Alright, James is looking at something. Oh, a health kit. Yay! We need those. We're running out because I've accidentally been giving them to him when I didn't need to. But actually, personally, I think that Pyramid Head himself is just a tumorous mass, and I'll explain why in a second. Can I go in here? No, that's not even real. It's not even a real door, James. I don't think... no, we can't do anything with this. I think it's pretty straightforward. We need to... any goodies? That's all I care about, is I don't want to, like, miss health items because they're so very important for getting the good ending. And I want the good ending. No mystery. I'm gunning for it. Trash? No. But yeah, personally, I think that Pyramid Head is a tumorous mass entirely, because if you look at the model they made.
You! It was you, wasn't it? You're the one who stepped on my hand.
I don't know. Maybe I did.
What's a little girl like you doing here, anyway?
Huh? Are you blind or something?
What's that letter?
None of your business. You didn't love Mary anyway.
Wait! How do you know Mary's name?
Well, okay, interrupted me. I really like Laura's voice actress. That little kid actually did a really good job. She has a lot of sass. And not so much so, like, I'm sure some people probably think she's annoying, but I think she's perfect for what they wanted. Is this smart alecky little kid. And you kind of have to be that kind of smart alecky kid to go, not just to Silent Hill by yourself, but just specifically that she's gone here alone. She doesn't have anyone else with her. She has somehow made the trek from wherever she was. And since she knew Mary, it's probably out near wherever James lived, and he traveled here by car. She went all by herself. Also, James, I think you're kind of rude for just being like, what's that letter? I mean, that letter is technically relevant, but you don't know that. So now you're just some weirdo harassing some kid. That I think we've already established that James is weird. Alright, I know there's nothing up here, or no way to go out up here, but I think that there's ammunition at the top of this. Yeah, here we go. Can I have anything else? No. But yeah. Anyway, back to what I was saying before Laura interrupted us with her sass. Is I think personally that under his outfit, even though he looks like this super muscular guy, I think that Pyramid Head is just this tumorous mass of flesh. Because if you look at the figurine they made of him, he's, like I said, he's just kind of in this bag. His outfit is just a sack with, like, buckles on it. Anything fun to see in here? But if you look at it, it's got torn up. It's got little, like, torn, threadbare pieces, and you can just see this bloody red. So this is that park. You interrupted me, James. Mary, are you here? Is she? We're gonna have to find out. Caution, slippery when wet or frosty. Well, let's hope it's not Frosty. But anyway, before we continue on, because I think there's another cutscene in a second, I'm going to finish my thought, finally, is if you look at his outfit, the bag, he's got these threadbare pieces on it, and there's like this red, fleshy imprint in there. So that's why I think that inside that's all he is he's just chunks of fleshy tumory sick. More bullets! Gimme. I've wasted so many. I've emptied several clips into Pyramid Head, even though I don't think I needed to. That's the thing that I've never been really sure about. I don't know if you actually need to shoot at him, or if you just need to dodge him. But when I've played before, like I said, the time, I guess, seems to be random. Because the first time I played this, I emptied a clip into him. That was the first thing I did. Shot all 10 bullets. And then he left. And the next time I played it, I tried running around and he didn't go anywhere. Oh, more handgun bullets. I tried shooting, avoiding him, and nothing happened, and then he left after I shot him, so that's how I got it into my head. But I guess maybe it is just totally random, and both of those times were coincidences. And I know, I'm meandering. I know exactly where I need to go. I need to head down to the waterfront, but... James. But I'm looking around to see what kind of ammo, bullets, and things I can find in here. Because there is stuff. Not a ton of stuff, but there's stuff. And I mean, it's not a crisis if you miss it, but, you know. I actually think that we have to go back to this park again later. So, but anyway, let's head down and meet another member of our crew. Yay! A health drink. Can I look at that? No. Should be able to. I feel like I should be able to. Oh, James. Will your camera never work the way I want it to?
Mary? No, you're not.
Do I look like your girlfriend?
No, my late wife. I can't believe it. You could be her twin. Your face, your voice, just your hair and clothes are different.
My name is Maria. I don't look like a ghost, do I? See? Feel how warm I am?
You're really not Mary.
I told you. I'm Maria.
Sorry. I was confused.
Where are you going?
I'm looking for Mary. Have you seen her?
Didn't you say she died?
Oh yeah, 3 years ago. But I got a letter from her. She says she was waiting in our special place.
And that's here? Anyway, I haven't seen her. Is this your only special place?
Well, there's the hotel too, I guess. The one on the lake? I wonder if it's still there.
The Lakeview Hotel? Yeah, it's still there. So, the hotel was your special place, huh? I'll bet it was. Don't get so mad. I was just joking. Anyway, it's not that way. It's this way.
You're coming with me?
You were gonna just leave me?
No, but...
With all these monsters around?
No, I just...
I'm all alone here. Everyone else is gone. I look like Mary, don't I? You loved her, right? Or maybe you hated her.
Don't be ridiculous.
So it's okay?
Yeah, fine.
Alright, now we have our companion. We have Maria. Can't talk to her. But that's just a hell of an introduction. she has the same voice actress that Mary does in the few times we've heard her speak. And in the HD version, I know that they wanted to go for, like, a better voice acting set, even though, like I said before, this is supposed to be bad. And I'm gonna walk slow just so you can keep up and I can talk. But, personally, out of the two, I prefer this one to the voice actress that they selected. I can't remember her name. I feel so bad. Can I look at this? In the memory of the 67 who died of illness and now sleep beneath the lake. So you threw your dead in the lake? That seems like that seems like a bad idea. I thought he was looking at something for a second. Anyway. But I prefer this one to her. The voice actress who plays her in the HD collection has played a number of characters in things, including Major Kusanagi in Ghost in the Shell. And she has a great voice, don't get me wrong. She's a fantastic voice actress, but the thing of it is she has, I don't know what you'd technically call it, but she kind of has bedroom voice. She has a natural, sexy voice. It's deep, and it's bedroomy, and that works fine for Maria, who is the majority of her lines, but she's also playing Mary, who is kind of the opposite of Maria, in case you can't tell. Or rather, Maria is the opposite of Mary. And it's kind of weird to hear sexy bedroom voice coming out of Mary. It doesn't seem to fit. Is there anything fun in here before I head out? Do you see anything you want, James? I do like that she called him out on leaving her there, because he's just been perfectly willing to leave everybody else. It's like, well, I guess Eddie doesn't want to go with me. Eddie's too busy puking. Angela's too busy having a knife crisis. Mid-knife crisis. So I'm assuming you want to be here too. Although she didn't really seem like she was in any kind of trouble. She was just kind of chilling by the lake. And as soon as we show up, she's like, oh, but you can't leave me! And then her reasoning is, well, I look like your wife, right? Victim of persecution by something. Jenny something. Carol lived with pride and honor. What happened here shall never be forgotten, although it seems to be somewhat forgotten because part of it's missing. Ooh. Can't look at that yet, but that'll be important. We have to come back here later for this. Where am I going? I'm going up. Going up. Going out. She'll kind of run catch up with you. See, you kind of need to protect her. She's sort of fine on her own. If you just run, she'll eventually catch up to you. But if she does get trapped by monsters and murdered, I think you get a game over, but it's pretty difficult to have that happen. So, if you diligently protect her, that will also change your ending, so I'm kind of going to ignore her, because I don't want the ending that she'll give me. Besides, we don't really need to protect her that much, do we, James? I mean, you didn't really seem all that keen on it. You seem kind of annoyed by her existence, so...
Hey everyone, it's Chaos Child. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, why not leave a like or a comment? Or subscribe to me for even more videos. Thanks again!